US amphibious forces are moving toward Iran, and this time, the real turning point may come on day 21. In mid-March. Reports revealed that the United States had significantly increased its military deployment to the Middle East. A full amphibious ready group is now heading at high speed toward the Persian Gulf. At the center of this movement is the USS Tripoli, an amphibious assault ship carrying around 2,500 Marines. But this is no ordinary ship. It's often referred to as a lightning carrier, capable of carrying up to 20 F-35B stealth fighter jets, along with MV-22 Osprey aircraft and heavy transport helicopters. This gives it full three-dimensional combat capability, air, sea, and land. At the same time, major U.S. carriers like the USS Lincoln and USS Ford are already positioned in the region. Three major naval forces now gathering near Iran. So the question is, what is the real objective? According to multiple reports, discussions have taken place about a possible operation targeting Karg Island, a small but critically important location. This island is the heart of Iran's oil exports. Millions of barrels of crude oil pass through it every single day. Controlling it would be like tightening a grip on Iran's economic lifeline. But is such an operation really possible? Let's look at the geography. Karg Island lies only about 25 kilometers from Iran's mainland. It's roughly 6 kilometers long and 3 kilometers wide. Small, exposed, and lacking natural cover for U.S. forces to reach it. Amphibious ships must pass through the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most strategically sensitive waterways in the world, at its narrowest point. The strait is less than 40 kilometers wide, and along this narrow corridor, Iran has deployed anti-ship missiles, fast attack boats, and drones, all capable of turning the area into a highly dangerous combat zone. But perhaps the biggest threat is something less visible: naval mines. Iran is believed to possess between 5,000 and 6,000 mines of various types. If even a portion of these were deployed in this strait, it could severely disrupt any naval operation. Clearing mines is slow and extremely risky, and during that process, US ships could be exposed to continuous attacks from missiles, drones, and small, fast-moving boats. Even more concerning is the limited mine-clearing capability currently available. The U.S. Navy has only a small number of aging minesweeping ships in the region. Some assets have even been repositioned elsewhere, reducing immediate response capacity. At the same time, support from European allies appears uncertain. Several countries shown little interest in expanding operations into the Strait of Hormuz, emphasizing caution and defensive priorities instead. Meanwhile, Iran has made its position clear. Officials have warned that any attack on its oil infrastructure would trigger immediate retaliation. Energy facilities across the region could become targets, and the conflict could spread rapidly. Some statements have even suggested that U.S. bases in the region would not be safe if escalation continues. So, when we look at this buildup, it may not simply be preparation for a direct assault. It could also be a strategic pressure move, an attempt to control critical resources and force political concessions. But the risks are enormous. If things go wrong, the Strait of Hormuz could become a battlefield filled with ships, aircraft, and hidden threats beneath the water, and once that happens, escalation may be very difficult to control. Right now, everything is building toward a critical moment. No one knows exactly what will happen next, but one thing is certain: if forces move from positioning to action, the situation could change completely in an instant.